Trading is very simple, and there's absolutely no reason for you to overcomplicate trading. And that is why in this video I'm going to share with you a very simple trading strategy, yet very powerful, very effective. And in matter of fact, we are right now trading this trading strategy in my own personal fund and also in AJ Capital Management, the fund that we currently manage. And the promise of this video is to teach you everything you need to know to start trading this strategy in your own account. And before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that subscribe button below, turn on the notification bell. It really does help a lot, and the more engagement you do with us, the more frequent videos we are going to give you guys. So let's roll in the intro and then get right into it. Hello again, traders. This is AJ here, the founder of Pro Trading University and AJ Capital Management. And what you are seeing right now in front of you is the bound CAD 1 hour time frame chart. And this trading strategy have only 3 different components in it, and I already wrote them right here on the top. The first component will be the indicators, which are going to be the moving average and RSI, the relative strength index indicator. And the second component will be the entry and exit hours. We are going to go over that in a bit. And finally, the third component will be the take profit and stop loss levels. As you see, the strategy is very simple, and the performance of it is phenomenal. So the first component will be the indicators, the moving average and the RSI. So let's go over them right now. So the moving average that we are going to use is going to be the simple moving average type, and the period of it will be 200. So I already added it right here. It's a simple moving average, and the period is 200. And it is this red line right here. Now the rule for the moving average is that in the daily time frame, so we have to go into the daily time frame, ladies and gentlemen. And when we do that, we see the text come down right here. So for now, let's put it right there. So we come to the daily time frame, and the first rule will be the price, the current price, have to be below the 200 moving average if we want to go short. So we are only allowed to short the market if the price right now is below the 200 moving average in the daily time frame, and vice versa. We are only allowed to buy the market if the price is above the 200 moving average. Pretty simple, very straightforward, and that is the first rule. Now the second rule will be the RSI right here. So the relative strength index indicator. So I have it right here. The period for it will be 14, which is the default anyway. And in the RSI indicator, we are actually going to go all the way down to the 15-minute time frame. We are going to double click right here. So the second rule of this trading strategy or trading system, because it actually is a trading system, the second rule will be if we want to short the market, then we can only do that if the RSI is equal to 51 or above it. So we are only allowed to short the market if the RSI in the 15 minutes time frame is 51, which is this line right here, or so 51 right here or above it. And vice versa, we are only allowed to buy the market if the RSI is equal to 49, which is this line right here, or below it. And that is the second rule, and this is actually the first component, the indicators, the moving average and the RSI. So let's have this scenario. We want to buy the market right now. Well, the two rules have to be true at the same time. And the first rule is going to be the price should be above the 200 moving average, and also at the same time the RSI in the 15 minutes time frame should equal to 49 or below the 49 level. So that is the first component. We want these two indicators to be in alignment together in the way that we just explained right now. So after that, let's go back to the daily time frame and see what is the second component. So we already took care of the first component, which is the indicators. Now let's go to the entry and exit hours. What are we talking about right here? Well, basically we want to have a specific hour of the day, and we are going to check the market only in this hour. And if these two indicators are in alignment, then we are going to take the trade. And the exact hour that we actually use for the bond CAD pair will be 11 p.m. in my broker's time. And my broker time is GMT plus 3. So in trading view time, that will be 2 p.m. Let's go right here. So we are in the hourly time frame. Let's go to 2 p.m. which is going to be right here in this candle. So we are going to come to the market when it is 2 p.m. So when it is 2 p.m., this candle is actually did not develop yet because we came at the start of the candle. So really what we are going to see is this only. And we are going to look at the market at this point live, and we are going to see if our indicators are in alignment. If they are, then we are going to take the trade. If not, then we are simply going to leave and then come again the next day at the same time, 2 p.m. in trading view time, and we are going to do the analysis again. And one more thing, if you want to really make sure that you understand the time zone I'm talking about, you can go to Google and you can Google GMT time now. And if you Google that, then you're going to have my mind is in trading right now. You're going to see it is currently 1:54 p.m. So almost 2 p.m. But that is not the time that you want. You actually want GMT time plus 3. So if you want GMT plus 3, it will be 2, 3, 4. So right now it's around 4 p.m. and 54 minutes in my trader broker time. And you want to do the check at 11 p.m. So you can either do it this way, the GMT way, or it might be easier for you to simply go to trading view and see where is 2 p.m. This candle, for example, is 2 p.m. and then convert this into your trading broker and correlate it together. Anyway, it's a very minor point. If you are still confused about it, let me know down in the comments section below and I will let you know. So right now, after we've figured out the entry time, then we will have the exit time. And in matter of fact, I'm going to leave the exit time to the end, and I am going to jump right now to the third component, which is going to be the take profit and stop loss levels. You will know why I skipped the exit hours in a bit. So the take profit and stop loss levels are very obvious. Once we open the trade, then we are going to have a take profit level and a stop loss level. And these two levels are going to be the take profit is going to be 10 pips only. So for every trade we are going to have a take profit of 10 pips. And for the stop loss level, it actually will be 220 pips. And really we will not have a stop loss level. The stop loss of the 220 pips is just in case we have a flash crash. I remember in the year 2015 we had a flash crash in the dollar Swiss of 1500 pips. And really we technically don't have a stop loss because the 220 pips will never be hit, or almost never will be hit. It's just a safety stop loss. And right now we are going to go to the exit hour. So we are going to open the trade at 11 p.m. in GMT plus 3 time zone, and then we are going to wait until 1 p.m. the next day to hit either the take profit level or hit the stop loss level. If by 1 p.m. the next day we didn't hit the take profit nor the stop loss level, then we are going to exit the trade no matter what. So if we are in profit at the time, we are going to exit the trade for profit. If we are at a loss at the time of the exit hour, then we are going to exit the trade for a loss. So really we are only going to buy at 11 p.m. and then either hit the take profit or stop loss level. If not, then we are going to close the trade at 1 p.m. in the next day. And what we are going to do right now is together we are going to see if we are going to have a trade tonight in the pound CAD dollar. So the first thing, we are going to go to the daily time frame and we will check the price right now is below the 200 moving average, which means that we are only allowed to short the market right now. Let's go to the second rule, the RSI in the 15 minutes time frame. We are only allowed to sell if the RSI is at 51 or above it, and right now we are above 51. We are actually at 62 right now. So if we remain these two conditions, by 11 p.m. we are still above 51 or at 51 in the RSI in the 15 minutes time frame, and obviously we are going to remain below the 200 moving average in the daily time frame. If these two conditions are still true at 11 p.m. in GMT plus 3 time zone, then we are going to open a short position in pound CAD dollar. And again, the take profit of our trade will be 10 pips and the stop loss level will be 220 pips, and we are going to exit the market if we didn't hit these two levels by 1 p.m. the next day. And really this is it. And right now you actually know everything you need to know in order to trade this strategy in your own trading account. But you can only do this in the pound CAD dollar, and here is why. We trade this strategy in multiple pairs, but every pair has its own parameters. So right now, for example, the take profit will be 10 pips. In another pair, it might be more, it might be less. The exit hour right here is 13. It's 1 p.m. In another pair, the exit hour will be different. And the way that we figured out these parameters, we actually did the walk forward optimization. It's a little bit advanced, but basically every year we update the parameters based on what worked in the last year. So the trading strategy is very robust, and for the year 2019 we are going to use the parameters that I gave you in pound CAD pair only. Now, if you actually want to know what are the other pairs we trade in this strategy and what are their parameters, then we actually can give you that in the PTU program. And not only that, but this strategy It's actually fully automated, and we are also going to give you the code for you to set in your trading account, and then all of the analysis and the orders will open and close automatically for you. And we give you all of that in the PTU program. And right now we have a limited free trial, 5 days free trial in the PTU program. Once you subscribe to it, then we are immediately, within 5 minutes, we are going to give you the trading system and all of the parameters, and you will have 5 days free trial in it. You will pay absolutely nothing. You will pay $0. So if you are interested, click down the link in the description box. And also, if you have any question, or if anything I mentioned is not clear, you are confused about anything, just let me know in the comment section below, and I promise you I will reply to you. Until then, as always, don't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. Prove them wrong and keep going.